Now we have a little over 1,000 factories. I don't think anybody could ever outcompete us in factories, and it kind of just seems like we are relatively at the winning stage right now of the game. But that doesn't mean that the two major factions aren't still a thing, because we're still by ourselves. That doesn't make us that very much strong, but we own a lot of land. That's really where a lot of our strength comes from, is really where this land all is at. And kind of the fact that we have a shield around us now on the fucking European front. But we're getting ready to go to war very soon with these guys, and I can't wait for it.
In 1974, a slew of violent outbursts has turned 7 years into a life sentence. During his 49 years in prison, he staged 9 rooftop riots and taken 11 people hostage, including a prison governor and an art teacher that he held at knife point for 43 hours. On one occasion, he lathered his entire body with butter to have a rumble with the guards. Some were needed to take the former bare-knuckle champion down. Just last year, his application for parole was rejected. The Blood Eagle was a brutal form of torture that the Vikings would only perform on their most hated enemy. Slice open the skin on the victim's back, exposing their rib cage. Snapped back, making it look like they have wings. Dragged out and left hanging outside of their body while they painfully suffocate. Facts, Part 197. Charles Bronson is known as Britain's most...
Okay, guys, so we're going to go to war now with the Germans, and out of hope that they call in the rest of their allies to join them, which I think they probably will. I don't know. Maybe they won't. Who knows? But if they do, that would be a W for me. Okay, let's start trying to move. Wait, what happened? Am I at war with Japan now? No. Are they not going to call in other people? Has Turkey just declared war on us? So I guess I'm moving my African army out of here now. Bye-bye, African army. Actually, destroy those people there. He thinks that they can just walk up into my nation and just take it. Well, I will not let that just happen. And honestly, most of my forces aren't even committed to their borders as of right now, so that's probably the reason they're having a lot easier time than the Germans are. It's because the Germans have like almost 200 divisions probably on them. Like, we've gotten a lot of divisions in the past year. Like, we're using up our manpower also relatively fast here. So, I mean, yeah. Guys, and it looks like Mussolini has been turned on against now, which is kind of L for them. But yeah, strategic moves we could have ever made here. Oh my god, my manpower's out. Oh no. I don't know what we do. What do we do in this situation? We got 3 million manpower back, which is quite crazy to me. And it just kind of seems like the whole entire war is just going to the end of it. And World War II doesn't even seem to would ever even have happened. As, oh my god, wow, we won. Okay, we're gonna build our empire more into Europe now, I think, by taking like Germany and stuff. So yeah. And now the peace agreement is over. And the world is now basically Greece. To be honest, there's really not much else for us to do. In this, we're probably going to fight the Soviets. We're probably going to take out the, Japanese eventually. But right now, we really own just most of the world. We're probably going to put factories and all this stuff. Wait, oh my god, dude, Europe is ugly right now. It's ugly looking, like, in here. It's just chaotic as shit. Wait, are we still at war? Oh my god, we're just at war with, these guys still. Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. Well, let's finish up this war, I guess, and in the whole entire idea of the Axis altogether. Axis will not be a thing anymore. So, yeah. And probably caused more casualties than what World War II did cause by trying to do all this, because how many wars just kind of began just because we're crazy. It is with just random nations declaring war on us, but apparently Switzerland wants to go to war, so yeah. Okay, chat, now it's time for us to make peace with nationalist Spain. So we're gonna basically take the the top part first, kind of weakening them up in the long run here because they won't own that anymore. Boom. I'm gonna take that island. Gonna take this part. Bam, bam, boom, pop. Oh. Okay, but we'll be back after this peace treaty. The Soviet Union is actually starting to collapse more and more by the day, but it is a slow one. But yeah. And Poland actually just fell. Let's go. The collapse of the Soviet Union is actually beginning to speed up because Finland joined the war, and I put some of my forces in Finland. And yeah, but the United Kingdom did actually go to war with us for some odd reason, and we have to now defeat them. So yeah. Encirclement down here, which is kind of awesome. And also, I guess we got another encirclement up here, but there's no troops. Poland also has an encirclement, kind of, but not really. We pushed past them. I think we have this one in the bag. By the way, Kingdom of Hungary went to war with us for some odd reason, and we're giving them the works right now, so yeah. But on the other hand, the Soviet Union's actually beginning to fall relatively fast now, with multiple battles happening and this front line being one massive continuous thing. And the casualties are not looking good either on either side, but mainly on their side with 1.3 million gone. And now we have just gotten the Soviet Union to surrender to us, which I'm going to kind of build up my empire through here, or just to, have a more powerful one. So yeah. After this war, we're obliterating the fucking Japanese off this fucking map. There's no fucking chance they get around this one. Oh my god, you're stealing my fucking land I fought for. You gotta be fucking kidding me, you motherfuckers. And at this point in time, I feel like the world has been at a straight up chaotic point for the past 2 years now. There's been relatively no peace. There's been just everybody's been this kind of having to change their nationality. Because I mean, think about it. Most of the world would have had to change their nationality to Greece. Most of these people would have been Greek. And then some of these people would have been other nations at this point, had to change their nationality to other nations because they got conquered before Greece came along and conquered it. And it's kind of crazy to sit there and think that we started as a very small nation in 1936, and by April 6, 1938, we are massive, completely and utterly unchallenged in every regard. We haven't really built up an air force much yet, so that's kind of a major thing, I guess. But we could honestly get that up and moving if we really wanted to. But at this point, I think we're going to turn and take on the Japanese Empire. But I think at this point, we would actually have to be the largest empire in the whole entire world history. There would be no chance, if this would actually happen in real life, if Greece did all this, they would be probably going down as the biggest empire just because you own already most of Europe. You own parts of Asia, most of Asia actually, probably. You own most of Africa, you own parts of North America, you own parts of South America. You just own almost everything. You would, almost any border you cross, you're going to have to be crossing into Kingdom of Greece. Well, for example, to travel from Tibet to here, obviously you go through there. You're still passing through two countries. It'd just be easier just to pass through this country here. Or, for example, some people can't even leave their country. I don't know, Greek Italy can't leave their nation without going into here. Neither can they up here, neither can these guys here. Norway can, but Finland can also. Technically, I mean, if you really wanted to be technical here, more than likely these guys want to get out of any other way, that's through there. But at this point in time, wow, we actually probably have major rebellions growing. I never even thought about that. But at this point, I think we're going to take on the Japanese Empire. Landed up onto the... What? But we're going to be landing up onto the Japanese... Well, we landed up on the Japanese front line type thing, like on their island. And we're going to start our march downward. So yeah, Japanese Empire just fell. But we lost a huge amount of men in this fight, so yeah. We defeated the Japanese. We lost 5 million men. They were good men. Good men indeed. America stole the fucking Japanese island from us in the peace treaty. We're going to fucking war! And we're going to war with America instantly. Which we got a pretty decent army back and up it together. But now it's time to end what these people that pissed us off so many times. But with this end, hopefully we will be able just to easily win this. So yeah. Doesn't even look like they have even a chance, bro. Dude, America, get your forces together. Oh my god. No chance. No chances are we about to split America into two. We might not even split into two. This might collapse on one side before we split it into two, actually. Not getting split into two here. Yep, it's kind of split into two. Now it's just the closing in on the other side. Oh my god. No chance. Oh my god, America. But with this is how we win the war. Yeah, dude, you might be able to take that port there, but it doesn't look like you have many forces left up on the land. That's where I am already. I'm not even needing to move my forces across anymore. See, you had a war go on me, and I had a war go on you, though. See, buddy, this is how that works. Oh, man. Dude, they really gotta get their forces back down here to secure the peninsula now. Nah, it's over. It's over. Washington's about to get captured. And it's over. Yep, just like that. Okay, let's see. Who else is a major in this war? Okay, it's not going to show me. But I had to assume, though. I'm going to assume these guys. Guys, and now it's time to make peace again with these people. Which we're just going to kind of take almost everything because we have all the power to do that finally. And with that, we are basically getting done with this campaign right here and then. Boom, bada bang. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Actually, hold on. Confirm and exit. I want to show off the map really fast just to kind of prove we did everything. Dude, this has been such a long campaign. Oh my god. I mean, I know, like, it shouldn't have been this long or nothing, but my god. But we took so much. We are really the biggest empire in the whole entire world's history. We're the biggest empire in land continuation. We're the biggest empire in everything. Nobody has ever scored this hardly with an empire in any history at all of the world. But obviously, probably an empire in this game, probably people conquer the whole world with Greece and all that stuff, but I'm not doing that. Just mainly because I feel like it would just take so long at this point, because we've honestly done a lot, and I'm just kind of done playing this game for now. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and let's just do a campaign overview, playthrough overview. Longest battle was 25 days, largest battle was with 2.6 million men. Highest casualties, which was with the Japanese, 7.3 million. Highest enemy casualties was 1.77 million. Most tanks in the battle was almost 80,000. Our largest army was 6.16 million men. We didn't really build a navy or air force. We didn't care about any of that stuff too much in this. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and hope to catch you guys in the next one. Bye.